Suggested Articles is part of Odd Pods Media,
a podcast network. Dial up those VPNs, put on your tinfoil hats, and hey, did you hear ChatGPT 5.0 released? Only 3 more to go. It's time for Suggested Articles,
a podcast. Okay.
It's all you, buddy. It's all you.
No, you. I don't know.
This is the one F Jeff episode.
Hey guys, CNR here again. Just kidding, it's Aaron.
All right. Aaron, you want to get the show running because he doesn't.
Oh my God, she was.
I just was mentioning that you have a guest as well as getting you to.
Yeah, we're getting to that. Oh my God.
That's
Okay.
Jeff always forgets about me.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, fuck.
That was cold.
I was just letting my two dads fight while I
Okay. All right.
entertained a guest.
Appreciate it.
Well, you're always the one, and I'm usually not paying attention, Jeff, so I don't know what happens after the intro,
Well,
honestly.
welcome people to the show.
You just did.
Your Honor.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to our podcast, Suggested Articles. I'm Jeff.
I'm Jeff.
And with us today is Aaron.
Hey.
And we have a very special guest, a communist,
Woo-woo.
Kierstin.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Kierstin the communist. Oh,
Yeah,
you spell
Kierstin, this
communist
is-
with a K?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I like that. That's like
you love spelling stuff with K's, don't you, Jeff?
Jesus.
In your white sheet.
That's dark.
Why's it
All
gotta be a
right.
K, man?
Sorry.
Wow.
Aaron, you were going to say something.
wow.
I think I
All
need
that.
to leave.
Oh, don't.
Fuck. This is aggressive. Just kidding.
No,
This is
don't leave me. Don't leave me with these people, Kierstin. I mean, Aaron's okay. Aaron's okay. But Jeff, he's in a mood. He's making me work today. I don't like it.
this is like when Ralph Garman gets mad at Kevin Smith on Babylon, or used to when Kevin was still a stoner.
Yeah.
Look, here's my point, is that Kierstin, in the few minutes I've known her, seems lovely, but I have no idea what's going on right now.
Okay, cool.
But
It's okay. We're in this together, Jeff.
all I know
Yeah.
is that you keep calling her a communist,
Yes.
and I don't know what the game plan is. So
Well,
take it away. What are we
Kierstin,
doing?
you're the first communist I've ever cheered for. I can legitimately say that because they said,
Yeah.
my friend, Kierstin, the communist. And I went, yay. And
Yeah.
so you have that
Oh.
distinction of being the first and possibly only. I don't meet a wide range.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well,
Wait,
you know,
wait.
the government takes care of that.
Wait.
Yeah.
Introduce her again. Introduce her again. Aaron. Oh, well, never mind.
Introduce who again?
You were just rallying. You were saying we're cheering for her. Wait, try it. Wait.
Oh my God. He's gonna do
yes.
the soundboard.
I'm
Wah,
sorry.
wah.
I forgot that Soundbot is also a character on this show.
Yeah.
So what I want to say is you're the first communist I've ever cheered for. Yay!
Oh, dude, not cool. Not.
I haven't
cool.
found any applause
Wow.
yet.
Do you find any more
I don't
racially
think-
insensitive sounds?
Jeff should be allowed to control the soundboard.
No, I don't think so either.
Found it.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm not introducing Kierstin. She's been introduced like 6 times.
This
She's
is
a
really long
communist.
sound effect.
We are off to a rocky start here.
Also, your sound effects are 60%
So loud.
louder than the
Yeah.
guests.
And also
Yeah.
18 minutes long.
I don't know how to
What
stop
is
it.
happening?
I think I started
Is this
it
the-
over.
Can you fucking stop?
Hold on.
Soundbot. God
Jesus
damn.
Christ. Jeff, we're taking Soundbot away from you.
Yeah.
Effective
No more
immediately.
Soundbot
You
for
don't
Jeff.
know how much pain I had to go through to set him up.
Oh, God, is it
Oh,
over?
trust me,
Charged.
we're feeling a lot of pain right now.
That was single-handedly the longest
Oh my
clip
God.
of applause I have ever heard.
Yeah.
No, they had to pay people to clap that.
Yeah, they did.
It's like the last episode of Golden Girls, the final bow of the like special people that got to watch that show when it went off the air wasn't as much clapping as that clip you just played.
My parents didn't clap that much at my graduation. God damn.
Right? Yeah.
The whole point was that we're very excited that Kierstin's here.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was
All right.
trying to say.
With
Hey,
the gong and then
with the gong. Yeah. Oh
the
my God.
applause river.
Wow. Okay. Jeff, let me ask you this. Do we have any mailbag this week?
Well, that depends. I mean, Kierstin's your friend. There is a new listener named Rob. Thank you, Rob, for welcome to the arena. But he wanted to know more about why I'm obsessed with Taco Bell, and I don't really know if that's an appropriate topic for
Baja
today.
Blast.
So,
Oh, yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you, Rob. Yay, Rob,
Yeah.
by the
Also,
way.
Rob, what's
Hell
up?
yeah,
You
Rob.
single? How you doing?
Aaron tries not to hook up with somebody. Challenge impossible.
days
Days without
Aaron.
Aaron, yeah.
Trying to hook up 0.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh God. Hey, look, online dating is shitty, so I gotta hit on guests, okay?
You know, yeah, shoot your shot. I believe in you.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, Rob's
has
not a
been a
guest
while
yet,
since,
but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how things go.
All right. So, what is your
Look,
obsession with Taco Bell?
well, I'm not obsessed with Taco Bell. It's just
He can quit at any
as
time.
fast food goes, it is some of the more edible food. I mean, McDonald's really. Like, I don't know. Like, do you guys have a go-to fast food? Like, if you need a quick meal, where do you go?
McDonald's is literally like 0.6 miles from my house, so that's the fastest fast food I can put in my face hole. But I like a good Wendy's. I've recently discovered there's not a giant, it's not an enormous one like at Carl's. There's a smaller version of that type of burger at Wendy's that you can create for about $5, and it's like half the size.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
said Wendy's again, didn't I? I meant Burger
I think
King.
you said
Okay.
Carl's at one point too.
Yeah. Well, it's fine. I don't eat a lot of fast food.
Yeah.
Eat a lot of pizza.
Yeah.
Jeff, what's your
I
go-to fast food?
don't eat a lot of fast food, but lately it's been a Whopper from Burger King. No cheese.
Oh,
Flame
Yeah,
broiled.
it's close by, and
Did you say
I
no
like the
cheese?
smell. Yeah, no cheese.
You
Yeah.
follow the smell like an apple pie on a windowsill.
Yes.
Fun
I float across the road and down the street,
Fun fact.
and they're like, "Here's your crown and your Whopper, sir."
I worked at the royalty of fast food within like a 6-month period in high school. I worked at Dairy Queen for 3 days. I was never going to be as good as the owner's daughter. It was a franchise, and the owner and her daughter were there like all hours it was open, and I was the extra help. And I was like, bye. And then I went to Burger King, where I was the flame broiler machine girl. And I'll tell you what, my skin was very greasy in high school. I didn't need that extra like hot environment, and also I didn't feel like a king working there. It's
No.
real life.
Kierstin, what is your go-to fast food, if any, and how? Because your defining trait is communism. How does that inform?
Communists don't eat food, or
They
No,
share.
yeah, we share. I'm gonna refer back to what my sister says. When I get my mitts on a Baja Blast, I turn into that one scene from Twilight where Edward's sucking Bella's blood and can't stop. So not to copy you, Jeff, but
For
I
Taco
too,
Bell.
I too, will fuck up a Baja Blast.
now would you say you're a Mountain Dew fan? I know I'm gonna hide this beer. They didn't pay us. You're not getting free advertising. But I will advertise for Mountain Dew because they keep making fun flavors. Do you like all the flavored Mountain Dews, or do you just like Baja Blast? Because
So I used to think that I don't like Mountain Dew until I had a Baja Blast.
okay, so this just came out. This is Dragon Fruit Mountain Dew. Chef's kiss. It is delicious. You still feel like you drank 6 cups of sugar. So
Okay.
you're very hyper when it's done. Even at in my advanced age that I'm at, it wakes me up.
Advanced stage.
Fuck you.
Advanced?
Look, my 45th
Like
birthday.
it's terminal.
Oh,
No,
45.
my
so
45th
sad.
birthday is in days, and I'm feeling a little old.
I wouldn't peg you for 40.
Thanks. I really appreciate that.
50 maybe, but I don't know.
Damn!
Oh, I didn't realize all communists were dicks.
Hey, you read the books. It's fine.
Did not see that coming.
Okay,
Things
just
taught me
like
in high
an
school.
ally?
It's okay. Kierstin knows that I have a habit of hitting on our guests. So she's just trying to like make a clear boundary now.
She's just making you work for it. You're gonna have to work for this one.
It's hard to get.
Yeah.
To Rob, I'll just say Taco Bell's cheap. I like Wendy's, but Wendy's is like triple the price for a simple, quick meal on the go. And Taco Bell's also funny because it's probably going to give you diarrhea. I mean, I've made that joke a million times on Twitter. It's basically a laxative.
I don't have that problem. I think Taco Bell's like separates the weak from the strong. That's what I think.
Oh, well.
I
I've
don't
never
know.
had a problem with Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Well, you don't need to talk about a shit yourself, Jeff.
0
Fuck
minutes
you.
since a poop joke.
Is there a
Damn.
story?
Okay, last time
Guys, what's this?
time anybody who knows me is coming on the show.
You know what's this? One half a Trump's dick sucking dance. Sorry,
Wow.
Okay.
I can't help myself.
I can't. I have to turn away just to see my monitor.
So if you just heard
I'm in the
Erin
closet.
make a joke about a dance she was doing, and you're like, "What?" Well, we are putting these shows up on YouTube now, so search for suggested articles on YouTube, and I should probably put a link to the channel in the show notes because I don't.
I don't think you have.
Are you in a smoke-filled casino from the 1950s? By the way, why do you or like Dr. Marlena Evans on Days of Our Lives, like a blur filter? It's so foggy in your room.
It's a blur filter. Jesus. You want me to turn it off?
No, I didn't. No.
Happy now? Are you happy now?
It wasn't the background. Like you are muted as well. It's fine.
I'm on an iPad today, so it must be.
Hey, well-
Okay.
Jeff looks like he's in a ransom video.
Yeah, no, look.
Send help,
But
please.
this is
It's also much warmer in here than in the rest of the house.
this is on par for what Jeff's video normally looks
Oh,
like.
I cannot wait now till 1F Jeff here starts taking off layers because it's too hot in the closet.
Oh man, I wish you had time to cue "Hot in Here" by Nelly onto your
Let me see
soundbot.
if it's on the soundbot.
Oh my god!
Oh, he's got it.
I doubt it.
But if you
Sorry,
press
guys.
this play, it's gonna go
This
on.
is gonna
for
play
12
for
minutes.
the
Hot
next
in here,
hour.
so hot in here.
Oh my god!
Okay, well that'll get us like a content strike on YouTube,
Yeah.
so I got to keep that to 2 seconds or less.
Okay.
Oh
Soundbot's
god,
awesome.
fuck.
Okay, anyway, that was pretty much it for the mailbag. It hasn't been that long since we released our last episode.
Yeah.
We're recording ahead of schedule for once. Who
Yeah.
knew? So what's up?
What's up?
What's up, Kierstin?
What's up?
What's up?
Communist?
What's up?
What are you here to teach us today?
Well,
we talk a lot about technology and stuff.
We also talk a lot about the economy, and we talk about how capitalism sucks. So who better and more informed than a communist to join us in our hate for billionaires and why the world is turning to shit and all of that.
Well, here's the thing. Why don't we start with something educational? Can I? Because I have questions. I'm not a card-carrying anything-ist, really.
Racist. I mean, no, you're right.
Hey, yeah, I need to leave.
Sorry, Jeff's not a racist.
Wow. Okay. Anyway,
Soundbot
I'm just
6000
gonna
on the other hand.
talk to
Holy
Kierstin,
shit.
and if he talks too
That
much,
guy.
Soundbot will gong him out.
Okay.
So I grew up in the 80s. I'm an old man.
Mhm.
And it started then because like Russia was communist and communism meant bread lines and secret police. That was the definition of communism from all like media growing up in the 80s. And now today, communism, if I were to take mass media and our politicians really on both sides of the aisle, word for it, communism is also socialism. They are the same thing, and also bad, and also anything that we don't like.
Yeah, I've also been a victim of the statement, communism is when government do stuff. Um, so basically, I guess I'll start by saying, just to respond to what you said. So there's a varying degree of different political ideologies. Um, I am not a statist. I'm more on the libertarian side of the left. So if we take not to bring up those shitty political compass tests, but if we want to like describe it like that, economic policy. So the right will be full on capitalism, the left will be full on communism. I'm way on the left, but then if you go up to authoritarianism and down to libertarianism, I would be in like the communist libertarian quadrant. So I don't believe that a state is necessarily required to run a smooth society. I don't think that a hierarchy is necessary. Um, I'm I'm honestly more of like an anarchist, but that word is kind of I think it gets a bad rap just because of everything in the media and what's been unfortunately done before under the guise
Yeah.
of anarchism. But no, I don't believe with the USSR. And I am under the belief, and people will disagree with me, but I'm under the belief that true communism has never actually been tried. It's just been dickbags kind of preying on the workers um, in order to, fuck everybody over and get as much power as possible. So,
Well, we're told that the shining bastion of whatever of communism right now in the world would be China. But to
mhm.
me, when I look at what we see out of China, it looks extremely capitalist to me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um,
but I could be wrong.
so a lot of people, it's also like so for example, the Nazis called themselves socialists, but they weren't actually socialists. Um, China can call itself communist. They're not actually communists. The Democratic Republic of North Korea can call itself
Oh
a
yeah.
democratic republic. It's not a democratic republic. Um, I think that and also just the United States calls anything it doesn't like communism. But I think that a lot of countries or just leaders in general will call themselves something in order to draw a specific demographic out. And then just do the complete opposite. I mean, it happens here, but like, yeah, like China has an economy that is ran extremely similar to ours. So I don't know. We are not immune to propaganda. The government just be saying shit. Hey, hate those guys, communists.
Well, okay. It there was a I don't know if do you do social media, Kierstin?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Do you were you ever on TikTok? Because that seems to be a real line in the
yeah,
sand
yeah.
for
Yeah.
me.
I'm kind of embarrassed in how long I am on TikTok some days, but yeah,
Do you
yeah, yeah.
do you
Me
post to
too.
TikTok? Should we plug anything right now off the bat?
Oh
Are you a
God.
TikToker?
Um,
You don't have
I
to.
I
Jeez.
am not famous by any means. I kind of just get on there to kind of dick around.
Okay.
I wouldn't call myself a creator. I'm just on there to post stupid shit. So,
I like
and
stupid shit, but okay. Well, we'll talk again. You
well, you
think
can
about
check
it.
it
Think
out,
about it
Jeff. We can
later
do
on at
a
the
live
end. If you
reaction.
okay,
We can
later on if you want to plug
That'll be
anything,
our next segment. Jeff reacts to Kirsten's TikTok.
that sounds fun actually.
Because
Um,
it's random, like, okay, this is funny, 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 and then it's just me yelling about Donald Trump. Like,
Hmm.
so it's
I'm
very,
okay
I
with
got a
that.
mix of things.
I'm okay with that. Uh, but there was a time when TikTok was about to go offline, kind of did for like 12 hours or whatever. It was
Hmm.
stupid bullshit. But everyone, well, not everyone, but a lot of people started downloading China's version of
Red Note,
TikTok.
I'm also on there.
Oh, good. Okay. So I sat on Red Note a little bit. I never posted anything or started making new pen pals, but it amused me. Uh, but a lot of the feedback sort of coming out of that, what Americans were seeing as they were starting to talk to and watch videos of Chinese citizens, is that um, they seem to have established maybe some minimum standards of living. Like people have they might work tough jobs in factories that pay nothing, but yet there's still, at least according to social media, there's still food, there's still apartments, people are still able to get by, which is often not the case here. So it like where what is China like? Is there a way to define their economic model or the way they treat their citizens in a way that's different than us?
So what I would say, and I'm not like an expert specifically like on China, um, But from what I do know, what I've read, and I also like talked to some people on Red Note because I was one of the ones that was like, "Oh, hey guys, what's going on over here?" Um, and then, but I think, like I was saying before, I think it's a varying degree, kind of like a spectrum. Um, I do think their economy runs similarly to ours. Um, but maybe I would place it under maybe democratic socialism would be the closest thing to it. So not exactly socialism, not exactly capitalism, but it takes socialist elements and kind of puts it into capitalism to keep their people happy. So that's
Keep the
kind of what I
machine
would say.
running. I mean,
Yeah.
it feels like we're on the verge of our machine not running anymore.
Mm.
That
Yeah.
one thing I
Hey,
noticed is,
empires
oh,
only last like 200 years.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
One thing I do know about China is they are pretty awesome at engineering. They have some like infrastructure that is just mind-bogglingly cool. They have oh, and their whatever capital version of capitalism they do seems to breed innovation much better than what we do over here because some of the products they put out are just so far ahead or much more daring than what we get. You know, when we consider the Tesla, the electric car over, people do, not us. Fuck Tesla. But when you see what the Chinese cars do, it's so crazy. They do tank turns for God's sakes.
oh
They have
yeah.
better range. They have much
Yeah.
cooler features inside. Much not to mine Bitcoin either. They actual features that will make your life better, as a driver,
Yeah.
as a consumer.
Yeah, but my friend's Tesla just got Grok added in to its operating system. So
No.
that's cool.
Now, when you say your friend, like someone you plan to talk to forever, because that sounds annoying as hell.
Not the
no,
swastika
Lost a car. That's right.
I really, really like the guy, and I do believe that he will probably not buy a Tesla again, is my best guess. I think he's learned that Elon might not be. I don't know. I'm not gonna put words.
If I had Grok in my car, I would drive it off a cliff.
Yeah, I would too. Oh my God. Yeah.
God.
Please don't
That,
say that, sir.
that little bitch has ruined Twitter. Now it's got to ruin my
Yeah.
nice drive.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen people with stickers on their car that say I
Yes.
bought this before I
yeah,
knew or something
I've
like
seen
that.
those, like,
I would say like 1 in 5 Teslas up here have something like that on them
Yeah.
because we're such a progressive area
Mhm.
that people are ashamed to own them but can't necessarily afford to replace them because they thought they were saving the economy, saving the environment and
Right.
being, tree huggers. They didn't know, it's like it's a deeper disgust up here for the
Right,
people
yeah.
with
Well, as it should be. It should those people it should be a constant like that scene from Game of Thrones where Cersei's getting her walk of shame.
Yeah.
Should be
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
Should be that.
Yes.
Like, what do you mean you bought that? When? What's the date specifically?
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I need to see paperwork,
Yeah.
sir.
Oh, papers.
I'm gonna
please,
start
Aaron.
pulling up
Oh my
pulling
God,
Teslas
yeah.
over.
Wow,
Hey,
Aaron.
look, if Dean Kane can join ICE, I can start
Oh my
like
God.
a Tesla pullover crew.
Dean
Right.
Kane is just
Insane?
like, well, no, he's joining the long tradition of like Steven Seagal being a deputy down in Louisiana,
Yeah.
stuff like
Elvis
that.
wanted to.
Oh yeah.
Elvis was like a secret spy for drugs and
Yeah,
narcotics for
yeah.
Nixon. Let's not forget
Yeah.
that.
One more reason
Um,
he sucks besides being a pedo.
Okay.
Which one's
Diff-
worse, Jeff?
What?
Which one's worse, Jeff?
Oh, well, let me tell you
Oh,
first.
that's rough. That's hard to say. I mean, we elected a pedo into office
Well,
here,
Well,
so
there's that.
the general
Democratic
status.
No,
What?
no, the liberals made that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all a
Yeah,
hoax.
that's
It's
yeah.
always been a hoax.
Completely
That's-
unfounded. What are you talking about?
That's
Yeah.
weird because
I mean,
there's like
it-
an alive human woman that he raped when she was like 13 or 14 that is literally telling people in the news right now that she was assaulted and nothing is happening.
Aaron, that only works if you believe, I don't know the truth and stuff like that. So
As an assault survivor who's none
God.
of her friends at the time, like closest friends, like people I thought were my ride or dies, 50% of them didn't believe me.
wow.
Fuck
That's
those
insane.
people.
Yeah, fuck them.
But that's the mentality of if I don't acknowledge it, it didn't happen. Rather than to
Yeah.
be scared that
Wow.
what is with the panning camera, Jeffrey Schuster?
It's the iPad, man. Just keep
God.
talking.
Fuck.
Everything's fine.
I can't. I was talking about real life trauma.
Yeah,
and
you're
over
interrupting her
there fucking-
sentimental shit.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
over there, Norma Desmond, like
You're
scrolling to
pulling
your fucking
attention,
face.
Jeff.
Are you ready for your close up?
You'd rather
better.
you'd rather play
We're
with your
going back to Blur.
iPad than
We're going back
believe
to Blur.
women. What the
Jesus
fuck, dude?
Christ.
Everything's fine now.
You were saying, Aaron, I'm so sorry for the
Yeah.
rude introduction.
Yeah, man, that's fucked. No, I just think it's interesting that, like, you know, if it's not a rich white man, we jump right on board and say you definitely raped that person. But if it's, you know, idiot face, dickhead,
Yeah.
Okay,
Little
now
pee-pee.
this,
Sure,
this
but
could-
wait, Jeff. Did you hear what happened in Utah? There was a guy, the Senate president here, right? Or is it the Speaker of the House? I can't tell. One of the big state people.
One of those dick
Actually had a nephew that raped somebody, sexually assaulted somebody, and he changed the law in time for he put forward a law that allowed the situation to get changed where he's not going to have to tell people, he's not going to be on the registry, he's not going to do time, all of this stuff. And it was a 13. Basically, it changes the age of consent or fucks with the age of consent or something. I could be
Yeah.
wrong. This is why I need Carrie. God damn it, where's Carrie? Just kidding.
only Carrie was somewhere nearby.
But
I mean, look here,
he's
Harry
saying-
Potter. You
he
live in a
says-
closet under the stairs, okay? I don't think Carrie's in there with you.
Do you really want to? Do you really
Hey,
want
you
to
don't
piss
know.
somebody off who's magic? Do you look? Okay, I'm a white cis male, and I have magic now. Really? You want to get on my bad side? But anyway, he says he didn't change the law to help his relative, but the court case literally cited the new law as part of the reason he had his charges reduced, and it's so gross. It's
Just
so
so we're-
gross.
Just so
And-
we're clear, I'm ready to fight in American Revolution 2. So
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah, let's
Utah
go.
State Senate president prompted law change that helped a teen charged with child rape.
Yeah, that's his nephew
Awesome.
too. Yeah. I
yeah,
swear.
and they're saying teen, but he was probably what, 18, 19?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
18. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because that's what makes the story disappear from people's minds. Is they're like, oh well, he
Oh,
was
and it
just
was
an
a
older
13-year-old.
teenager.
Yeah, it
sick
was.
Motherfucker.
I know, right?
Yeah. Hey,
He's
if
such a
it
piece of
bleeds,
shit.
it leads. If
Yeah,
there's grass on the
Oh,
playing field.
God.
For
all
those
those-
of you, for those of you in Utah, do not ever vote for or support Stuart Adams ever again.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit who thinks that 18-year-olds can fuck 13-year-olds.
Yeah.
God, Jesus.
I slept with someone much older than me at one point in my life. When I was still probably too young and my brain was not fully formed to make that decision.
Well, because it wasn't your
It wasn't my
decision.
decision.
Yeah. Like it was. You're not the fucking adult. It's the adult's fucking responsibility to say no.
Yeah.
Like you're a kid. Where's your mother?
Yeah.
Like,
Our high school drama teacher's husband groomed a bunch of us, and I was like, I'm cool, thanks. And I never was alone with him, but he sexually assaulted my friend. There was a big civil case in Southern California like a year or two ago where she could never get legal justice because he was protected because it was the teacher's husband and like a volunteer, but she was able to get civil justice from she wanted like $1 or something, but it was to get that.
oh yeah, like a symbolic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I would kill my spouse if I found out they were doing some shit like that.
Right? It's
Yeah.
just
That's
gross.
fucked up.
Yeah. No.
Sorry, both Jeffs. It's your show. It's your guest.
Well, I'll take something Aaron said a little while ago and bring it back around to communism, which was the part about where if it's a rich white guy who gets accused, we tend not to believe them. And there is something darkly fascinating about our society where it feels like we have been brought up to believe that wealth is virtue. And I don't know exactly where that came from, but I'm just going to say probably Ronald Reagan.
It all goes back to that motherfucker.
Yeah, he's such a
Thanks,
motherfucker.
Reagan.
But he did. The only good thing Ronald Reagan ever did was give us the first gender-neutral bathroom in the United States. His grave. So There we go. There we go.
Honestly,
I was so ready to jump on this. I'm like, no, he did two things because he died, but he had that covered.
Hey,
I
we
should
got
have
a
known.
two and one.
hey, look,
Twofer.
he may not have been everyone's cup of tea, but I think we would all agree that no matter what he did wrong, he's not nearly as bad as what we've seen come out of that side of the political party in recent years. He was gross and he did bad things.
A lot of bad
He
things.
he
but-
did lay a lot of the groundwork.
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
He started so many
Sneaker
things.
laws,
So-
little
But
like doorways to grossness.
Well, it was also
Yeah.
like the kind of stuff he was able to get away with. I mean,
Mhm.
given that Oliver North got pardoned or something later on, like no one saw repercussions for the Iran-Contra affair. Nothing significant. No one had repercussions for the way we ignored the AIDS crisis. He dismantled mental health care in our country. The free college or reasonably priced college, he undid that because too many black people were getting uppity or something. Like
He also
laid the
betrayed the
groundwork.
working class because he was
Mhm.
the union president
He was
for
the union
that.
buster, right?
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
he also,
Was-
what's crazy about him being a union buster, and sorry if this derails the pod,
Mm.
but he
It's all
was
we
the
do here.
union president for either the Writers Guild or the
Yeah.
Actors Union.
Actors
And
Guild,
And
I
he
think.
and before this most recent strike that we saw, I think last year or 2 years ago, he held the record as the one who led the longest strike that they ever had in their entire history. And then as soon as he gets elected, he gets all these workers to vote for him. And as soon as that motherfucker gets elected, he goes, "You guys want right for what? What do you need rights for?"
It's actually kind of funny you bring that up because he was more liberal back in his early days when he was an actor in Hollywood and all that. And it seems like if you sort of read between the lines on his biography, it kind of seems like Nancy Reagan might have been the one that
Pushed him
pulled the
into that
strings.
more. Yeah.
Well, she was apparently the throat goat, so there we
Yes,
got that.
she sucked a dick like nobody's business and
You know, I
wanted
can't
And
to
fault
hurt.
a man.
and
I can't fault a man
decorated.
for a sin I too would commit. You know.
Look, I think my point was, and I was trying to create a pro-Reagan narrative here, so much as I was like,
Boo.
we think he's pretty bad, but like, my God, how much like Reagan did a lot of stuff that set us up for failure later in
Trickle down
life.
economics. Don't forget
Mhm.
that. Yep.
Still waiting.
But dickbags like oh God, the one that disowned his gay daughter or bisexual daughter.
That does not
Bush
narrow it
too.
down.
Bush too.
Ah,
Fucking just an idiot. Just like a slightly less scandalous version of Donald Trump, to be honest. Just like
Well,
a
sure,
good old
like-
boy who
Well,
likes
he had Dick
booze
Cheney, you know.
Well,
Dick Cheney was fucking crazy.
yeah.
But
Well,
he
the
was
Republican Party
pro-gay marriage.
used to keep the evil inside.
Mhm.
I mean, of course, there was a back in the day, like if you go back to like the 50s or 60s, they weren't keeping it inside. But I do feel like there was a period because I remember when I was younger,
It's like a morality thing after the Kennedys. I feel like
yeah.
happened where like,
well, like they were still awful, but they were still like, let me show a bit of decorum. Let me keep
Mhm.
the bad things inside. Let me go say this in private where nobody can hear me. But yeah, and then Donald Trump came in and was apparently saying what they were all thinking because
I have had this fight with 1F Jeff multiple times on this podcast, but I
But
feel
your
the
love was
way
on the
about
way.
Oh my God! Don't start!
Oh
Don't
God, are we
fucking
back
start!
to the barons? Geez.
I feel the way I feel about Donald Trump that I feel about like current billionaires. Whereas I don't ever think billionaires are a good idea. I think there should be a limit of wealth. But I do think that when it comes to billionaires versus like old timey millionaires, the philanthropy is not there for the same reasons. It wasn't as much about tax cuts as just appearances back then. So they at least had a concept of like giving makes people not hate you. And now it's just how much money can I get off of my tax bill when they donate to charity. There's no, they don't care if anyone thinks they're a dick anymore. I think
No.
that's the attitude shift that pisses me off more.
Okay, Aaron, a couple of things. I don't think any rich people are actually donating to charities anymore. I don't buy that. And if they are, certainly not enough for a tax break. And they don't need that because they just have government,
They got
you
that
know,
big
taking
beautiful
away,
bill.
yeah, they taking away health care and services from the poor so they can get those tax cuts. They don't need to worry about that. Um, damn, what was the other thing?
I'm
And another
confused.
thing.
I
Also,
don't like
you're not
current
coming back.
billionaires. I'm not
Yeah, I don't
saying
either.
robber barons or people you'd want to like go on a family holiday with. I'm just saying the absolute lack of a moral compass is
I,
apparent more now than it was
I
then.
I
I
don't
disagree.
think they ever had a moral compass,
Yeah,
but
there was never a moral compass.
I do think it comes back to what I was saying before. Like there was kind of a little bit of a culture where it was like, oh, let me portray myself to the media as good so these workers don't come to my house with a guillotine and kill me. And now it's just like, come to my house. The police will shoot you.
That's what
Like,
Yeah.
pisses me
like
off.
yeah.
At
Because
least
even
pretend.
billionaires, yeah, even billionaires back then would be like, "Oh, I'm donating to this place, but then I'm gonna go into these mining towns and kidnap these people's wives and murder them." But the news won't report on that. So, like,
Yeah,
so
I'm
like,
just saying I think they were always terrible. It's just there's been a shift in the perception of how, that's what I
Maybe.
think it
well,
is.
because billionaires have successfully, I mean, we live pretty much in an oligarchy where,
Yeah.
they can do whatever the hell they want to
Mhm.
us. We can't do shit to them because the police and the National Guard and whoever else will come and fucking kill us. Not that they wouldn't before, but I do
Mhm.
think we had more sympathy way back
Mm,
when. Um, but
Mhm.
yeah, they definitely don't have to keep up appearances, so why, you know?
John Jacob Astor can kiss my butt, Aaron.
I was thinking more of people like Carnegie, who had a lot of bad things about him, but he truly did dump a ton of money back into his town.
No, they didn't kill him, Aaron.
Yeah, they didn't kill him. Yeah.
Oh God.
Mm. Yeah.
Wasn't it Carnegie who was like one of the reasons why we had weed wasn't legal for so long? Hold on.
Oh,
was he? I mean, it was
yeah.
a
Yeah,
general fear
Aaron.
that
Of all the
white.
people on this podcast, Aaron,
Well, not the main
you should be
reason, but
pissed.
like he
He
was one of the
wasn't the
No, I
reasons
was
main
just
reason.
saying.
because it there was something about like one of the fucking billionaires it like it was gonna be oh fuck, what's it called when you have one business and another business and they're competition. It was
Mhm.
gonna be competition for one of them and they were like, we gotta
Mm.
make it illegal. Rah, 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 rah.
Oh, right. Yeah,
All
yeah, yeah.
you know
Yeah.
what? The only history, the all the history about weed industry I know came from Pineapple Express. So,
It was one of the fucking billionaires. I don't fucking remember.
Mm.
But yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway, Aaron, I respect your opinion, but I don't respect billionaires.
no.
So-
So, uh, I wanted to look up a couple facts just because that's me. So labor
Oh my
relations were and
God.
harsh working conditions were the complaint about him, but he did establish several foundations for like scientific research and to promote education in towns and to work towards world peace. He was poor and rose to that wealth, so he felt like he earned it in a different way than someone like Trump who walked into like a trust fund does.
Mhm.
So again, I'm not saying this is a good person. His people worked 84 hours a week, so he basically was working his employees as hard as my current employer is working
Okay.
me, and I know that sucks. I'm just saying, at least he did put some money into programs that helped people versus Trump's
Oh my God.
and Musk, who are like, "Fuck you and your kids. I don't give a shit. Buy my
Okay.
steaks."
I
I
get what Aaron's saying.
Okay, look,
I
my
agree.
biggest objection to all of this is and which I feel like has been ignored from the beginning, is I just don't want to talk about Trump on the podcast because I'm fucking done with him. I hear about him all the time. We're bombarded by him through the media and through all the shit he does. And, I go out in the world and I see his fucking flags and I see his face everywhere. I need to have a safe space where I don't
Okay.
talk about that fucker.
Okay.
And
If I
and
Okay.
could
I
hear the
don't want to. I
words
don't want to.
executive order one more time.
I don't think anybody disagrees. Wait, well, sorry. Anybody with a brain doesn't disagree with you on how he's definitely worse than everybody.
Yes.
Actually, the devil
I
from
love
the
you. The
Bible.
devil from the Bible. Yeah.
God. I do think when I say that I give him too much credit though. Not to
Yeah.
keep talking about him, but he's evil, but he's also a fucking idiot. I feel like the
Mhm.
devil from the Bible has to be smarter.
Yeah.
Because who's he
And
got?
better
He's got him.
looking. Probably has
Yeah,
his real hair.
yeah. He's got
So,
himself and then the sofa fucker in the office.
yeah.
So I don't know.
Oh God, don't get me started on eyebrow sofa fucker.
Well, here's what I think. I think we should close up the mailbag. We've talked all about Taco Bell that we can talk about. Let's take.
Speaking of,
Thank you.
like,
Thank
Donald
you for
Trump is
writing in, Rob.
basically like the diarrhea of people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thank you,
good.
Rob, for writing in. Why don't we take a quick commercial break? We'll reset. We need to give Jeff a moment to just take some breaths and calm himself. It's about to fly into a rage.
About to. Oh, I
and
love you,
then
Aaron. You know
Kierstin,
that, right?
when we come
Yeah.
back, I'd love to hear, since you've listened to the show, what you think about when you hear all these stories about we do the horrors of technology. So start thinking about that, and be ready to educate us because we want to know more about communism with a K.
God damn it.
And we're back.
Fucking Jesus
I quit.
Christ.
I fucking quit.
There was a fist fight.
You know what you would love about this? So I it's a tool called Voice Mod, but I only set up this one thing just to make it work for the podcast, and you would love. It's got this cute little wide-eyed character, and it's called My First Soundboard, which I think really
Oh,
says it all, doesn't it?
that's cute.
I feel
I
like
can
a
tell
kitty.
by how you're using it. That's
Yeah.
accurate.
I know exactly.
And how fucking long it is.
Do you want more applause, Kierstin? Is
No,
that what
no,
Oh,
God,
God.
no. Fuck no.
No one wants more applause.
No.
No, please do not cheer for me. Please.
So we're back.
All right.
All right. So back to talking about let's talk
Communism.
about technology. So there's a lot happening in the world. We talk about this every
Mhm.
week. Kierstin, you did say you listened to the show before, right?
Mhm.
Um,
It
so
made me gay, this podcast. Yeah.
Holy shit! Congrats.
I kind of like that. I mean, better us than an AI making you
Yeah,
gay.
right?
We're gonna be getting a cease and desist from Project 2025 founding members for our gay podcast.
Stop
Yeah.
making people gay.
Well, it's like, come on, women listen to this podcast and they get turned off to men completely. I get it.
Well, Aaron's
Get it.
right there. It's impossible.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Now that
Maybe
we've
we
gone
should,
video, there's just no chance. We have no chance.
should introduce Kierstin to Rachel.
Everyone is gay.
We're all a little gay. Anyway, so AI is taking over the world. It's
Mhm.
sort of being
Mhm.
forced down our throats in a lot of different ways. I mean, I can't search like on my phone anymore without having like a tricky couple of buttons come up and say, "Hey, don't you want to add like AI into your search?"
Yeah.
And if I click the wrong button, it takes me to the App Store when I'm just trying to look at my search results. Like it's everywhere. People are are finding that at work they're being required to use AI tools, even though they know how to do their job just fine. Erin raises her hand. Yeah. Um,
And a lot of
so
it's like wrong, like the Google search results at the top. Like, how many times has that been wrong when I've looked at it? I'm just like, what the fuck are you yapping about? Like,
they can't be trusted. So we have
No.
this tool that can't be trusted, and it's everywhere, and we are often being made to use it. But whether we are or not, it's omnipresent. So yeah, what does a young communist think about where technology is taking our culture, people,
uh,
civilization?
well, my most recent spiral, um, has been so on top of the whole, I think everybody knows by now, we are in a constant, we're always being advertised to.
Oh yeah.
We never get a break, XYZ. So that's obviously a concern. But my most recent would be how much water is being taken because of AI. I've seen people, and I don't mean to like fearmonger or anything, but I have seen some videos and read some articles where people are actually concerned about water wars. And I mean that's not necessarily something new in the
No.
world. I mean, even like in South America where they have a lot of these like God, I'm blanking on what to call them, but like these facilities that like power AI. Um, they're losing access to a lot of safe, clean drinking water, or even in the United States and up in Canada, like what the Native Americans have to deal with in terms of their quality of water and XYZ. Um, but I think it's out in one of the Carolinas or in Tennessee. There's this giant, I think it's Elon Musk's. Um,
Uh-huh.
there's this
Memphis,
giant
outside of
facility.
Memphis.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. There's this giant like AI. Fuck, I'm blanking
Server
on it, but
farm,
like yeah.
data center,
Uh,
data.
yeah, and the people there are trying to make them fuck off because it's polluting the shit out of their water and they're losing a lot of access to their water.
And their air.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm most concerned about because one little search on ChatGPT think t takes so much fucking water. And like we have places here, like I was saying on the reservations, where a lot of them don't have clean water, or even Flint, Michigan. Like that happened when I was in
Mhm.
seventh grade, and they still don't have full access to like clean drinking
Yep.
water.
Yep.
So like,
Their water's full
Yeah,
of lead.
that's
And that,
insane.
we talk about we ranting about people that Jeff doesn't want to talk about anymore, but like fucking that was Obama. Obama came in and drank
mhm,
a fake glass of water and betrayed the people of Flint, Michigan,
Hmm.
yeah,
by pretending like that new water source was good when everybody knew it wasn't, and that's why they gave him a fake glass of drinking water.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Obama is a big part of the reason I would never want to be called a Democrat.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
sounds
and also
that sounds
yeah,
fucking racist, but it was because of his policies and shit like that.
and also
Yeah.
military. He's a big
Yeah,
reason why the police are
yeah,
so militarized
exactly.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, but
yeah.
yeah, as a communist, I obviously believe people should have access to clean drinking water. I actually am offended that something as necessary as water has been. It is now almost a requirement that we have to pay for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
definitely I'm worried about that, and I don't know, it's just so fucked
Also,
up.
also, it's like it's been prioritized. It's being more and more prioritized towards these data centers and things like that. And it's something we need to live. It's something we
Yeah.
need to survive. And they're just like, well, let's just build these fucking data centers and shit.
Yeah,
And it's insane because they know people are gonna die. They know people are gonna lose out on this. And it's gonna be one more way where they can tax us or force us to pay money or eventually get drafted into the water wars, which
yeah.
sounds a lot
Hey,
more fun than they'll actually be,
Kevin
honestly.
Costner tried to warn us.
Yeah.
Um, I just realized something, Kierstin. We
Mm.
got sidetracked by robber barons and shit. But if
How
you
dare you?
in oh, Aaron's back. If you could
Missed you, Pookie.
summarize it in just
Yay.
a couple sentences, what would you say is like what is the definition of communism that most of us in America do not actually understand?
Um, so in the simplest terms, I would say it's a classless, stateless, moneyless society. It's basically where, I mean, if you can kind of think of a commune, everybody contributes what they can, everybody gets what they need, and we kind of just, it's a society where everybody kind of cares about each other, and that is one of the things that upsets the shit out of me about capitalism, especially here in America at least, because I think American individualism is going to be the death of us.
Mhm.
Um, I believe that um, obviously there's bad people in the world, right? But I do think that as a society, we owe each other a lot. Just even like we owe, like we have doctors here, we have people who pave our roads and XYZ here. Like we exist around our fellow humans, and I think we at the very least owe them kindness and help whenever we can give help. Um, because, you know, one day it could be you who needs help and then you're fucked because we
Mhm.
live under capitalism. So,
Yeah.
yeah, sorry, I don't mean to ramble, but I
No, no.
That was
It's
actually
just
some very well. That was the best rambling I've ever heard.
was
If you, I ramble, I'm rambling now. Like, no, but
Yeah,
well,
that
yeah.
was well thought out.
I think if you say communist to the average American on the
Mhm.
street, what goes through their heads is like,
the USSR,
jackbooted
like,
thugs
yeah,
marching in the streets
hmm
and secret police arresting you for saying something critical about. Do you really
right.
care about each other?
We
That's
already
But
got not
that
secret police here.
yeah, and
Good
that
to go.
and I will say,
it doesn't matter.
I think that, and I get why, there's so much propaganda. Like the Red Scare wasn't even that long ago, um, and the way that they teach in school is just it is just full on propaganda. Um, I don't think that's so much of a communist issue, like because communism is just an economic ideology. I would blame the whole secret police and, uh, basically the entirety of the USSR on authoritarianism. Because the same things that we saw in the USSR could also be seen under like Mussolini or Hitler or XYZ, people who were leaning more towards capitalism under their dictatorship. So that's why I'm more so on the libertarian end of my ideology. But I'm towards communism uh, instead of the capitalist libertarians who believe that oh, you need help, you need to pay for it, every little thing you need.
Right.
Because under libertarian capitalism, a lot of the times what happens is everybody's super rich and it's all great, except for the cripplingly poor, which is like 99% of the
Mhm.
people. So
Oh, so
yeah.
America?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Except now we have Trump, so it's more so
Yeah.
authoritarianism.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry to ramble, but I do think that communism gets a bad rap simply because these evil motherfuckers will be like, "Oh yeah, we're communists." And they might have some communistic policies, but then they just take over with authoritarianism. I believe that authoritarianism is the problem and not so much the economic strategy. So, yeah.
Yeah, that
Well,
makes
yeah.
sense.
I mean, I would agree with you. First of all, I just want quick shout out to one of my all time favorite movies, Clue. I do
Yay.
think communism is the red herring.
It was just a red herring. What are you talking
It's
about?
just a red
Rachel
herring.
is so excited right now that you brought
Um,
up Clue.
but I definitely feel like this really sweet barter commune type system could exist, and I feel like to some extent it's sort of what people in smaller like rural like European villages that are like, I'll fix your car if you give me eggs every week. Like that kind of like help each other out with the needs thing is so
Yeah.
fucking beautiful.
Well, early humans used to do it too. Like that's how we
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah. It well but that's what's missing. That's like capitalism, man's the fucking villain.
well, and you can
You
even
know,
Always.
get a you can
yeah.
even get a slight glimpse of it in so I'm from Florida and I know it's not the most southern place in the world, but I had some family up in the Carolinas and really small town. It's right outside of Boone. Um and like these really small towns almost work like a commune. But if you ever say that, it's like no, 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 no. It's like no, no, no. You just did this thing for your neighbor, and maybe you're getting something in return, maybe you're not, but you're doing it because you exist in a society, and maybe we should all contribute to each other because because I even they had like neighbors who like got older and like needed extra help, couldn't
Help
do
and
things for themselves, anymore. And it's like, okay, if you truly believed in capitalism, you would tell them, no, we're not going to help you. That's not my job. Pull yourself up from your bootstraps. Oh, you can't afford to work to feed yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go die.
yeah.
You exist only to work. I like that's pretty much what it is. It's taking care of each other because say, the next season you're doing bad, your neighbor's going to come and help you, and that's kind of what it's about. So, I don't know. Sorry, I ramble a lot about this
No,
shit.
So,
Like,
No,
I
like,
this
so
is why I wanted her on the show.
I got a friend who has a neighbor, and the neighbor's husband died, and she's a little older, and she's, sad and struggling with life. So my friend is now taking her trash cans out to the curb every week because the lady, could use a hand. So is my friend a communist and just doesn't know it?
Maybe he's just nice.
maybe yeah, he's
I,
just a
I,
good
I do
person.
think, so no, doing that one thing doesn't make you a communist. However,
Damn it, I
I
really wanted
do,
to call her a
it's like,
communist.
it's like but if she behaves that way and like the rest of her everyday life, I would say like, yeah, girl, you aren't a piece of shit capitalist. You have communistic ideals. Like you
Mm,
don't think that people who can't do something for themselves should die. Like
I have a neighbor and she's not a communist that
fuck her
I
then.
know of. She
Oh,
could be. I don't know. But there was a dog outside one day. Didn't look anything like my dog, but she had moved in recently. I was nice to her. Welcome. I just was like, "Hey, welcome. What's up? I live upstairs. If I make noise or my dog barks, let me know." And She came to my door at like 9:30 at night one night. I'm in my like little booty shorts, no bra, and just like a tank top. I'm getting ready for bed. My
You're waiting on
hair's
a
in that.
guest. Yeah.
Yeah, waiting on the guest. And I'm like, hello. And I open the door and she's like, oh my God, is your dog with you? Because there's a little dog out there that's lost. And I was like, what a nice person. She literally, the stairs up to my door are like the steepest fucking apartment stairs you've ever imagined in your head. Like they're terrifyingly tall stairs. And this sweet little old lady in her like late 60s, early 70s comes running up the stairs to make sure my dog didn't get out while I wasn't paying attention from the top floor. And it was the sweetest thing. People don't do shit like that anymore. People are like, not my problem. Don't look at that dog. It's running around.
One example I do like to give people is, because I think it makes it simple, is like, say you have a farm and 10 other people have a farm, right? Say your farm yields a lot of crops, the other one yields maybe 50%, the other one, like total failure. Basically, like in a commune, everybody would contribute a certain percentage. Not I think everybody thinks like, oh, I have to give it all away. No, that's not how that works. That's propaganda. But it'd be like a certain percentage of what you yielded based on what all you did. And sorry, I'm just like trying to make it simple. I don't mean to ramble. But it makes it possible for that person whose farm was a total failure that year to have food so they don't starve. And that way, like say you were the one who had the farm who like all their crops did super well. What if next year that doesn't happen?
Yeah.
Okay, well, if we didn't have that system, you would now starve. I think communism saves us from that a little bit. And also socialism is kind of set up similarly to that. I think that I believe that everybody can fall on hard times no matter how successful you were the year before. And I think we should just take care of each other. That is kind of my overwhelming opinion, is that we should take care of each other.
Yeah, I agree. And what does it say about where we live it is absolutely a radical idea.
Yeah.
Being nice and kind and caring is a radical idea.
And I don't mean to suck a politician's dick or anything, but AOC did this one speech like years ago. And by the way,
I didn't even know she had a dick.
Yeah, I hate both parties, but so I'm not like a fan of any of them. But she did say something in one of her speeches where she was like, I think if Jesus came back today, and I'm not even religious, but I tell this to religious people, I'm like, if Jesus came back today and he started preaching the same shit he was preaching way back when, how we should feed the hungry, clothe the poor, welcome the stranger, XYZ, he would be expelled from this floor and be labeled a radical.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's real life. We'd crucify him a second time.
Yeah. And I think
too soon. Is that too soon? It feels too soon.
No. I think that Christians miss the plot of the Bible, because I almost feel like this is an open book test for them. Because like
I'm not doing
literally
good.
the Bible was telling us, it's like, oh, like these people who crucified me, these like greedy fuckers were awful, and they're the ones who did this. And then Christians are like, well, that wouldn't be me. And then here they are being like, what do those filthy foreigners want from us?
Yeah.
Jesus. Like,
yeah, I know. I heard Jeff saying something just like that earlier today. Jeff 2F. That racist son of a bitch. Just kidding. He's not, you guys. And I also love Jewish people.
Sick.
Yeah,
Jeff,
you even have some Jewish friends.
I did not say shit.
Wait, are you Jewish?
No.
Oh. I was like, why did you ask if he said something? No, I was teasing Jeff about Hanukkah one time, and I realized...
look straight to the camera.
Just one time.
Okay.
No, just the one time I teased you about how I had been taught by a comedian that Hanukkah was celebrating a deal. It was a Jewish comedian who said it. So then I said it to Jeff on our Christmas office party, or holiday, whatever the fuck it was called. And ever since then, I feel like I have this like need as a middle-aged white lady to like, who grew up in a Catholic household, to make it clear, like I do love, I like a lot of Jewish people better than I like Catholic people. That's for fucking sure. lot less Jewish people. Yeah.
Whoa, wait, what?
It's an
Okay, never
honor.
mind. Yeah.
No,
Yes.
Catholic.
No,
Look,
yes.
Catholicism has a
Yo,
history of
fuck Catholics.
Yes.
pedophiles.
Yeah, we fucking
Right.
we fucking hate Catholics. Yes.
We don't fuck Catholics,
No.
but
No.
they do enough of that.
I mean, sometimes I fuck
They do.
Catholics, but in a different way.
Oh.
God,
I
you're
hope it's
tainted.
I hope they can give consent.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
That
One
was
F just
that
called
was
me a.
that was too far. I apologize.
Yeah, one F
That
just
was fucked
basically
up.
said I'm also on the Epstein file list.
No, I
Thanks.
didn't.
That's a liberal conspiracy. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah. There's not even a list. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, Democrats made it up.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
just a lot of security video footage of.
There's something I see a lot on social media, not specifically communism, but anyone espousing any kind of ideal that could be labeled as socialist or communist. And someone will say, "So how do you react when someone, let's say, were to come to you and be like, well, you're eating at Taco Bell, some communist you are. That's a capital. You wouldn't have Taco Bell without capitalism." And
I would.
first of all, would we have Taco Bell without capitalism? And second of all, why do you go to Taco Bell if you're a communist?
So my response to that would, and I don't know if you guys can put in like pictures. If you can, let me know and I can send it to you to kind of pop it up.
At the very least, I can put them
like-
on our free Patreon.
Free.
Patreon.com
Free, free,
slash,
free, free.
slash suggested articles.
Period.
Hey,
I would look at
Patreon, and you're stepping on the bit. It's okay.
I would look at them and tell them that you're doing the meme, and I would then show them the meme. But I would basically the meme is um somebody complaining about like a medieval peasant complaining about society, and then somebody else is like, "Oh, you hate the society? Then why are you participating in it? Ah, ha, 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 you're wrong." And the point of the meme is to point out like, "Oh, yeah, this person doesn't have a much of a choice but to participate in order to survive. That doesn't mean that you can't criticize that society and try to make it better." Um, I do think that there is no ethical consumption under capitalism except for eating pussy. Um,
Sorry, you're gonna have to what?
You lost Aaron on that one, but I'm cool with it.
Yeah, we're cool with it. 3 out of 4 people on this podcast agree.
there's no ethical consumption under capitalism except for eating pussy. That is the only ethical consumption under capitalism. Um, but
Better get on that,
like
Aaron.
Yeah.
Well, I can't. I
Aaron, deal
can't.
with it.
It bleeds and doesn't die.
Oh, it also does a lot of other good things, Aaron. Just saying.
Yeah.
You could get yourself a postmenopausal lover.
Mm.
Yeah. You
It's
do
all
love the golden
dry
hour.
and shit, like a fucking
Oh.
2-day-old coffee
Oh,
cake.
stereotyping.
Wow. Wow.
Aaron, I'm right here.
Wow.
We can work through it together.
I knew it was only a matter of time, ladies and gentlemen. I've won over another guest / date.
Period. I'll book the tickets. Anyway. So yes, I do participate in society. We all participate in
Yep.
society. I don't believe that that means that I can't criticize it. However, I do try to limit my consumption. Like for example, I'm worried about AI. I don't do chat GPT. I don't do like any shit like that. The only time AI is ever in my life is when it's shoved down my throat by like a Google search.
Yeah.
And then there was a second part to your question, I
Would Taco
believe.
Bell exist under
Oh yeah.
communism?
Well, yeah, why not? Fuck it. You know, we can still have Taco Bell in the commune. Why not? It just won't, you know.
Well, okay, here's my question, I guess.
But we
I
might
mean,
have we might even have better food under
Yeah.
communism because not everything is the food's not being prepared in terms of saving money. It would be prepared in terms of feeding people.
Then
right. So
it
Taco
cannot be
Bell
Taco
would
Bell.
become like John's Taco Shop and Sarah's Tacos, like because it
Yeah.
would be a more local vibe.
It all
But
comes back to tacos.
it's
This is for you, Rob.
it's no more evil to go to Taco Bell than it is to go to like Safeway or Ralph's or wherever and buy a loaf of bread. They're both huge companies. You're still so whether you make the sandwich or you buy the fucking Mexican pizza and Baja Blast, you're still lining the pockets of the ultra wealthy at the end of the day. We're just trying to exist. So I don't think it would be
Well, and it's not like we live in a country where it's like, oh, you can choose the capitalist option or the communist option. Like
Mhm.
we have to participate in
Yeah.
this system no matter what we do. And like, I don't have enough money to, because if I did have enough money, I would not be in this country anymore. Like
Ooh, yeah, I was just thinking
like,
that. Where would you live
Yeah.
if you could live anywhere on this earth right now in its current state, economically, climate, whatever? Where would you live?
It has to be current.
What's the best? You could teleport somewhere right now and make
Man,
that your new home. Where would you
I
I
go?
want to know what the past or future place is also.
The former Republic of Yugoslavia would be my past option.
Hmm.
But my current option, honestly, it's still not communist because there are no communist countries currently,
Right.
at least not in the actuality. But just socially, I would probably either go to New Zealand or Ireland, probably. Just
Sounds
their
lovely.
people are happier. They have better labor laws, which is kind of what I'm obsessed with in XYZ.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and you never really know until you get there, do you? Because everybody, America makes itself out to be this beautiful thing, and then people come here and,
Dumpster fire, 9 jobs to survive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm writing the new America theme song. And
I think it's
I'm
beautiful.
really on board. Yeah.
It's on point. That's for sure.
Yeah. I have a friend that lives in Australia with his wife, and they have a huge amount of land. And I've been trying to convince them that I should be allowed to come live on their land until I find work out of country somehow.
Yeah.
Because America sucks.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes me actually kind of a little sad because, and this is where I feel like a lot of people get misconstrued because, yeah, I bitch about this country and like there are some days where I fucking hate this place, but I wouldn't be trying to change it if I didn't care about it because I do think that this country has the capability to be such a beautiful place, just with like a mix of cultures and just like there's so many people here who I have enjoyed just being around, even complete strangers, who I think are pretty sick. Um,
That's
I do,
me.
yeah. I think that this country has the capability to be a really beautiful place. But it's just these assholes come into power and just kind of ruin it. So
Won't die. They're
I
like
do
a
think,
vagina.
yeah. I do think a lot of people assume that communists and socialists just hate this fucking country and rah, 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 but we wouldn't be trying to change it so hard if we weren't fond of it at least a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. Mhm.
I do like physically where we live. I just don't like the establishment, if you will. Look, and the fact that I'm willing to fight people that aren't zombies, like that is telling that I'm ready to because I don't touch guns, I don't own a gun, but like if I had to fuck up some Nazis, I would.
Yeah, the only good Nazi is a dead Nazi.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, and also this country is just so beautiful. Like even just the fucking scenery outside is just beautiful. And like I was talking about this the other day with somebody. I was like, if I had a time machine, I would go back to pre-colonialist America because the way it was described and it was like it was the fucking Garden of Eden. It was so beautiful. And so I would love to go back and see it, but even today, like it still holds a lot of its natural beauty, and I hope it still does for years to come, but I'm a little nervous with the current administration and the national parks. But yeah, just the people in the scenery, we have the capability, a better world is possible.
Yeah.
But these assholes in government fucking hate us.
Yeah.
And
There's a really scary movie that I've forgotten the name of, and Jeff looked it up last time, but it's on
Fox
Netflix.
News.
It's called like Wolf Head or Mountain Wolf or
Creek.
some shit. It's Steve Carell's in it.
Oh, Mountainhead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mountainhead. And
Wolfhead.
it is so scary because it is like a real life accurate depiction that someone wrote on paper before it was happening and filmed and released this year. But it's like all these, it's 4 or 5 fucking idiot billionaires that are all talking about, AI and shit. And it's a scary movie. It's not meant to be scary. It's just meant to be entertaining, but it's upsetting. Is that what you said?
Yeah. I think it's meant to be upsetting, I think.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched that, and I'm sorry. I need to get that back on my homework
That's
list.
okay.
Because
I'm
around
on.
the same time we talked about that, we also talked about Superman 3 and how it was maybe about an evil AI that tried to take over the world. So
Oh
I
yeah,
did watch
maybe.
that.
I have to watch that still too.
What was
I'm
the
only
movie
on
called
the
again?
Which one?
movie
Yeah.
Mountainhead.
Oh,
Mountainhead.
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 I'm
Or
4
Superman
chapters
3.
into Dungeon Crawler Carl. I'm loving it, but
Also about AI.
yeah,
Yes. Okay.
it's some scary shit, guys.
Here, good book recommendation. Dungeon Crawler Carl. It's the first of a series of books.
It's
And
fucking delightful. He has a cat.
Okay.
I see your
I'm
headphone.
sold.
I have
I'm
a cat,
sold.
but
Right?
I'm
I
delightful.
saw
sold.
your headphone
But-
had the ears, and I was like, she'll appreciate a good cat story. I don't even have a cat, and I just find it charming.
Oh, good. It's the headphones.
If
I thought it
something
was
happens to that cat during the
a
book,
lesbianism.
Jeff, I'm holding you personally responsible for its tiny smushed face.
I can't
Okay.
say anything.
Should we go to commercial?
Well, I thought we'd do a couple horrors of technology real quick, then do a commercial, and then wrap
Okay.
things up with some suggested articles from Kierstin.
Okay, because we're
Okay,
we're
so-
really long at this point.
Yeah, I know we're really long, and
Yeah.
you're in a
I-
hot closet.
I
Just take
also
off your
I
shirt.
have like a stack of other things I have to do. I have a hard out at 7.
The
So-
amount of sweat on
try
my
to hurt.
back right now from this gamer chair is
Oh.
unreal.
He's
So
just take off your shirt. It's fine. Equal opportunity podcast. Okay,
Cut that shit out.
I I love this headline.
He
You
won't.
guys know who Sam Altman is? He's the CEO of OpenAI, the makers of ChatGPT, which just released version 5.0.
terrific.
Warns of an AI fraud crisis.
Perfect.
Uh,
Sold.
He says, quote, this is a quote, "A thing that terrifies me is apparently there are still some financial institutions that will accept a voice print as authentication for you to move a lot of money or do something else. You say a challenge phrase and they just do it. That is a crazy thing to still be doing. AI has fully defeated most of the ways that people authenticate currently other than passwords." Unquote. Aaron, you look angry.
Perpetually.
Yes, that is actually my constant mood. No, I was angry because there's like 98 police sirens outside my apartment right now,
Oh, well.
and I
People are
can hear
melting.
them very loudly through the closed windows. So that was my
Okay, but
face.
Jeff has to
Sorry.
go. So react to the article. Sam Altman is warning that AI, the things he makes, is defeating too much security.
Look, I fucking hate AI, so that's my answer.
All right.
Fuck AI. Watch any movie from the 90s. AI is bad. Why are we doing this?
Even the movies from the 70s.
Or the 80s. Yeah, like fuck AI,
Salmon
guys.
Project, yeah.
It will become self-aware and kill us. Why are we doing this?
Jeff,
Or
I
we're just gonna what?
Jeff, I fucked up.
What?
I
What'd
don't
you
have my fucking suggestion.
Oh, you okay?
Fuck.
There's no
Anyway,
fucking up
continue.
here. Have you listened to the show before?
Yeah, she has. She's
This,
heard the show before.
this
Can I do-
is fine.
Shall I play the sad trombone soundbite noise?
Okay, yeah. That would make me feel better.
Oh my god, so long.
I
The
thought
other
it was
thing-
gonna keep going. I got scared.
I'm gonna call your
I know,
wife
me too.
or your partner and ask her to please take your soundbot away
Yeah.
from you.
The thing is, even if AI doesn't kill us, we're gonna die trying to build these data centers. Like Zuckerberg wants to build one the size of Manhattan. Why? Fucking why?
Also, can we just really quickly, and I just want to like sidebar on this, but like, does it feel wrong to anybody that we're pushing AI in space so much? It feels like they're preparing to create these post-apocalyptic, we have to fly into space while we're frozen kind of like Thane level sci-fi shit. Like, I think they're preparing for the death of the Earth.
But they're causing it.
Yeah, they're causing it with this stuff. And I also think space is kind of going away and AI is overshadowing it now. Personally, that's kind of how I feel.
I don't want to see the stars if we're just gonna colonize them.
Yep. There you go. Hell yeah.
Um,
Also, didn't one of the ex CEOs of an AI like really didn't they put out a paper or something or give a speech where they said in 12 years by 2037 we're all going to be living in hiding from AI?
Awesome.
That's not possible. Listen, okay, so why does Mark Zuckerberg want to make a data center the size of Manhattan? Right. Well,
Because he has a
here's
tiny
an
dick.
example of why.
Oh.
Here's an example of why. Here's another article. This one's from Jacobin. I won't bother reading you the headline, but it's
Please
about
don't.
air travel, something everybody loves. Blah 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 blah. But many airlines, led by Delta, the nation's largest, are working with AI consulting companies that boast of their, quote, hyper-personalized price setting.
Yeah, this
This
is
new
bullshit.
airline apparatus is part of the airline industry's long-standing experiments with big data-driven blah, 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 blah. Now, through shared algorithms, airlines' AI ventures could also lead to illegal collusion that threatens to jack up ticket prices for everyone. Do you think they'll suffer consequences if they break the law? First,
No.
anyone, real quick?
No.
Yes, no?
No, they'll
Everyone's
just
saying
change the
no.
law.
Okay.
No, they'll also probably hire some 12-year-old prostitutes.
Personalized pricing leverages surveillance techniques and data collection to target individual prices for each customer based on their personal information. AI tools can be used to sift through massive troves of data on customers or competitors and analyze trends to generate profit maximizing price recommendations. Reactions. This is what's coming. This is why we need data centers.
Basically, it's so they can gouge you on a personal level now.
Yes,
They can just figure out how much you are actually willing to pay.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's fucking terrible.
That's pretty much it.
All right, speaking of horrors, though, we have a guest from Florida, and you got to have at least one Florida-centric something, right?
Yeah, if you don't have a Florida story, I don't believe you're really from there.
I have a very entertaining article.
Yes.
Is this for the Horrors of Technology segment, or is this a suggested article?
This is a suggested article.
Oh, well then maybe we should take that commercial break. No one wants to say any more about the price gouging. Okay, we're all just depressed from that, right?
Yeah, price gouging. Why does money exist?
Yeah, exactly.
Look, here's a
Don't get
great
me started.
example. I tried to buy a Make It Mini the other day. Those used to be about $7 or $8.
Who?
A Make It Mini. They're like these tiny miniature things that come from Asia. You make small
thing.
things. There's resin involved. This one was a Jurassic Park one. It should
Okay,
have
sick.
retailed for no more than $10. I had the opportunity to potentially get the Barbasol can with little embryos that I would have had to pour the resin in and make. Very crafty, on brand for me. $13.29 at Target. Something that used to be like $8 or $9 max.
How long ago?
Was it $8 or $9?
Yeah.
Last year.
Oh, that's great.
Well, how about when?
Oh God.
I mean,
What?
that is a travesty. That is a travesty.
I'm just saying.
I remember being able to feed my family of four at a drive-through for less than $20,
God.
Oh my
and now
God.
it's not even possible. I go, two of us go. It's more than that.
It used to be a challenge to DoorDash something that was a full $12. And now I feel like I can't keep it at $12 because it's like automatically 20. I mean, it's
that
crazy.
blood money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How dare you make me put pants on and leave my house, you fucking dicks.
Yeah. On that note,
Yep. On the note of Aaron's no pants policy,
and dicks,
we will
let's
go to one more commercial break, and then we're going to come back and hear, I guess, something about Florida. That sounds terrible, and I can't wait. Oh, sorry.
Fuck you.
Soundbot.
God
damn
damn it.
Jeff,
Jeff,
again?
It wasn't
quit the
me.
podcast.
It was
I'm quitting
Soundbot.
the-
He's got
Are
a mind of
you,
his own.
do you not want soundbot privileges? Is that what this is
Yeah.
about?
I
Because you
dare
are
any of
earning.
you to take him
That
over.
was soundbot. I thought Jeff did it again.
Fuck you, Kierstin. Fuck you.
Wait, which Jeff? Because other
Yeah.
Jeff, I'm not allowed to
That we
talk
have a
about
history,
it, but
but,
we have a
yeah.
history with other Jeff of
Jeff
talking
would-
about pooping.
Jeff with one F has a history of the shitting.
Jeff 2F has a weird thing with laxatives we can't talk about.
Most of us have a history of shitting.
Yeah, everybody shits. Let's
Not
even
like Jeff
pretend.
with one F.
No. Shut up. It's only happened 2 or 3 times that you know of. It's happened no times, just to be
Oh,
fair.
God.
It's
I cannot wait to meet
hyperbole.
Kierstin in real life someday.
yeah, Kierstin is so much fun.
Honestly, she's a delight.
Right.
All right, Kierstin, you have an article to read us, and I've been bracing myself.
Yeah. So it was between one of two. But I feel like this one just kind of takes it. Florida man arrested for allegedly tossing alligator into Wendy's drive-through window. Um, the man faces multiple charges, including assault with a deadly weapon.
That's dehumanizing to the
Wow.
alligator.
Wow.
It's
Yeah,
not a
he was
weapon, it's a
just
living creature.
yeah, he was just chilling. I don't see the problem.
He was just
Sorry.
doing alligator things.
Yeah, sorry we're offending your alligator buddies, 2F
Yeah.
Jeff.
God.
I was born in Florida. I got a little gator in my
Yeah.
heart.
You got a little gator in your heart. Yep.
I get it now. Now I get
It does make a lot of sense.
That's why
That
I lie
is-
so still most of the time.
How bad
Honestly,
would that ruin your day if a gator
Kirsten's
came
so much
flying through the
cooler
window?
than the average person I've ever met from Florida that like I don't buy it. But now that I know Jeff is from Florida, things are clicking now.
I was
You
only
could
there for
you could
about the
see it
first
in
year
our
of my life.
eyes. It's okay. That's enough time to get the parasite. We all get the parasite.
There's an interesting movie actually right now on HBO Max called Freaky Tales, I think it's called. It's Pedro Pascal. It's about a weird green glowing happening, and there's some Nazi fighting, and there's some punk rock, and it takes place in 1987, I think, Oakland.
Okay.
But it seems sort of like this parasitic thing that is like stopping the Nazis. It's you said parasitic, and I was like, oh, they get this green glow in their eyes. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, that was based on
Fuck
our life.
Nazis.
Yeah.
Wait, is Jeff doing a push-up? Oh, it's his hand. Is he crying? What is Jeff doing?
I think he's given up on us.
I've
We're
given
so
up
off
on
target.
you.
We're so off target. Okay, so Kierstin, is there anything else that you'd like to share from how Suggest Articles works as you listen to the show? So if you open a new tab, do you have anything else interesting that the algorithm would like you to talk about?
Yeah. I'm gonna get exposed. It's all based on me.
We've all taken off our shirts now. We're all exposed. And
Jesus
if you don't
Christ.
believe me, look us up on YouTube, Suggested Articles. Or
Uh,
check the
oh
show
God.
notes. I'll really try to get them in there.
Let me open this shit. Last opinion.
I feel
I feel like that might be racist.
While she opens hers up, I got a quick little one because I was just at dinner last night with a couple of friends, and one of them brought up
You don't
I
have
was not
friends.
watching preseason NFL football because I just don't care. But one of them did bring up how someone in a preseason game hit a 70-yard field goal.
Yeah,
But it
that's
doesn't
insane.
count for anything except a field goal because it was a preseason game and therefore it's not real, I guess. And I just got a Suggest article about that. Jaguars Cam Little hit 70-yard field goal, but NFL record will not count. Womp womp.
All of mine are just sad.
I don't want to mention this name again, but
Oh, God.
somebody that's the color of orange today demanded that homeless people immediately move out of Washington, D.C. Because, they have the financial resources to pick
Yeah,
up. That's
pack up your cars and go.
Yeah.
I would argue that he's the homeless person. He lives in a house he
Yeah.
doesn't pay for.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a squatter. Oh, I just got that headline. Trump demands. Sorry, I said his name. Demands homeless people immediately move out of Washington, D.C.
I love that that's my
God, I
first
just got that
article.
fucking headline, so fuck you.
I
I've been- I
didn't
have,
give it to
I
you.
have, I have
Just-
carefully curated my life so I don't get Trump headlines in my suggested article.
Look,
Now
90%,
I have that same one.
I just have-
90% of my feed is Bluey and Disney shit. So allow me to have my one homeless people article, okay?
No.
I just have a New York Times article that says the terrifying realization that an unresponsive patient is still in there.
Holy shit! Wow.
Fuck. God.
Ooh. I watched 8 Men Out last night.
What's that?
Eight Men
And-
who?
8 Men Out. Okay, have you seen Field of Dreams?
Yes.
Okay,
They're doing what with
Shoeless
8 Men?
Joe Jackson, and the part of the movie, that movie hinges around Shoeless Joe Jackson, who was banned from baseball, being able to come back and play baseball again. Well, 8 Men Out is actually the story of the Black Sox who threw the World Series, and so now I have White Sox articles all over my suggested articles.
Good job.
Yeah.
I got. God damn it! This is on Yahoo News, and let's keep in mind this is billing itself as a news site.
Yahoo.
The headline
Haven't heard
is
that name in years.
the headline is, and it's really, you're welcome, Rob. Taco Bell is serving up a great new burrito and a disappointing one.
God.
Thank you, Yahoo News. The journalism that went into that. I'm sure it's great. I'll read
Jeff,
it.
we can go test it ourselves.
Yes, we
Yeah.
can.
Please do.
Let's see. Yeah, I got nothing. Oh, here the Northern Lights are going to be possibly visible in northern Minnesota and Wisconsin and Michigan's Upper Peninsula tonight.
Mine are so fucking sad.
Yeah.
You can
It's
give
like
us a sad
it's like
headline.
it's
all
like
right.
it's like the end of the world and you know it. Like oh my God, none of these. Oh my God, I'm gonna end the podcast with just a sad note.
Don't
You're gonna have
be sad. Here's the thing I found.
Oh,
just play that shit sound again. Jeff, you got it.
Should I
Don't-
look up something wetter? I can look up
This
wet
one just
fart.
sounds scared of pit bulls. You better be.
Oh,
damn.
why?
No, that's no. You should be afraid of people who mistreat their dogs. NASA warns. Oh my
Jesus.
God.
That
That's
scared
what
was
we say to
not
that
me.
article. That's
Oh,
what we
gosh.
say to that article.
Okay.
That's
That was
That's-
disgusting.
that
That was
scared-
crossing
that
a
was-
line.
That was really
that
gross.
was a jump scare.
I don't know
Yeah,
why
it
we
was.
did that.
I know why, because you had soundbot. No
She
more
said-
soundbot.
Kierstin asked for that one.
Yeah, I did. That was my bad.
Yeah.
About
thanks.
the Office
Okay.
spinoff made a smart move with its Michael Scott replacement. Anyone gonna watch the new Office spinoff?
Meh.
The
Oh my
paper?
God, I just got that fucking article. Trump demands homeless people immediately move out of Washington, D.C. Oh God, no!
I don't think we've ever all got the same article
Get
before.
out of
That's
my
pretty funny.
head!
Here's a great one. This is exciting. It's from the Times of India, though. So it's not news for me. It's news for the other side of the world. But it says NASA warns! ! Two giant asteroids, one over 300 feet, can make close Earth flybys on August 8th, 2025. So it's already happened. Fuck.
Well,
Never mind.
also,
What's the point of that? That's not.
why are we being
that's not fun.
warned of a close Earth flyby? That by
Yeah.
definition, that's not going to kill us all.
I know it's really depressing.
Hey, I'm sure the dinosaurs didn't think it was gonna hit them either.
Yeah. Well, the dinosaurs had
Right?
it coming. They were all dicks.
What the fuck, Jeff?
They didn't. The dinosaurs were notoriously against workers' rights.
I would
Yeah,
argue they lived in a commune. That's what I would God.
I'd say
Well,
you don't know shit about dinosaurs, but I'm
friend
afraid
of the
Jeff
show,
will play
Lola-
that sound again.
Okay, well, friends of the friend of the podcast, Lola Faust, an author, has taught us about dinosaur erotica, and I know that if I meet a dinosaur, I should immediately rub my labia on its rough skin, and that is sexual.
Hey, you're prepared.
Yeah.
Plus, it'll feel really.
By the
neat.
way, that episode made watching Jurassic Park really awkward for me.
It was a little weird for me. Imagine reading that whole book and your name is the
The
name of the girl
dinosaurs in that
fucking the
movie is-
dinosaurs.
The dinosaurs in that Jurassic Park movie are so hot.
Why'd they have to make the Triceratops that pointy?
I
you
know. Pointy. Yeah, exactly.
Just unfair.
I got a listicle called 10 fantasy TV shows almost as good as Lord of the Rings. Anyone want to take guesses about the top, like, let's say 3?
If one of them's the Wheel of Time,
That's number 4.
is one of them Brandon Sanderson's whatever he's working on?
Well, that's not out yet.
Oh, okay.
Number 3 is a show I don't know anything about. It's called
Oh,
The
a
Magicians.
show. Sorry. Oh,
The
shows.
Magicians?
Sorry.
Has anyone heard of The Magicians?
Yeah, I
or
watched The Magicians for a little while with Carrie.
Then you gave up. All right.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Hmm.
Great show, but I wouldn't compare it to Lord of the Rings.
Dude, that the OG animated Avatar is one of the greatest shows ever made, though. I
And
don't
then
fucking
number
care.
1 on the list was Game of Thrones.
It had its moments
It did.
Hey, Game of
course it did.
Thrones was the shit, except for
till it became
the last
shit.
season.
Yeah.
Like,
I did spend many years of my life podcasting
Hold the
about
door.
that.
Hold the door. Yeah, that's true. That's how Jeff and I came to be friends, was because of Game of Thrones in a
Aw.
weird way.
And Fallout 76. Don't forget the power of Fallout.
Well, that was late. Will you stop talking about Fallout 76? No,
It
I was
is-
saying that's how we met. That's how we kind of came to know each other, was because you had a podcast and you hired me.
yeah. It's true.
And then we did play Fallout 76 for years.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Many years.
Yes. Together. Just us, me and Jeff playing Fallout 76 naked in our own houses, thousands of miles apart.
Sometimes with, sometimes without webcams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good times.
That one's for you, Spencer. All right, should we call it? Should we call it?
Anyone got any good articles? Kierstin, do you have any good article to take us out on here?
I'm literally on page 14 trying
and
to
they're
find
all just garbage?
a not sad one or fucked up one.
Oh.
Um
Well, I mean, I kind of
we like
are
fucked
we
up.
learning something about you in that regard, that you only read sad and fucked up news?
well, I am a communist, so there's that.
See, we're learning something.
I'm gonna ruin everybody's day. With
Sure.
this last one, fuck it. Denver Zoo sea lion dies in Washington, D.C. while waiting for new habitat.
Oh.
R.I.P.
Oh my
R.I.P.
God.
sea lion. Honestly, if I
R.I.P.
lived in
sea
D.C. right now, I'd probably die too.
Right?
Yeah.
They were like,
And if
I
you're
can't.
homeless.
They were like, I can't share this space with.
Well, the sea lion was homeless at that point. He was
he's
waiting for
homeless.
a new
Oh my
habitat.
Oh yeah,
God.
Trump told him. Excuse me,
God.
Orange guy told him to leave. He had to die.
Yeah.
He's
The
not
end.
known to be an animal lover, so
Mm.
I guess it makes sense.
Another
if it
reason
was-
not to
He'd have had a
trust.
better chance if it was like an underage sea lion, right?
Yeah, he would get a fuck ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
He was on the Epstein list.
What list?
Oh yeah, liberalized.
made up by the liberals.
Forgot.
Yeah.
There's no list. Never was.
All right.
All right.
There's
So
no
Kierstin,
more Boston,
I mean, the algorithm obviously knows everything about you,
Mhm.
but do you want other people to know everything about you? Would you like to be found potentially on the internet by other members of the Church of the Algorithm?
Yeah, sure. Honestly, the only one I post on regularly is probably TikTok.
Woo!
And it's just Kier, Kier, and then canceled with a K.
You're canceled.
Yeah.
Nice.
With a
Like
K.
that. Canceled with a K. It's on brand as long
Oh,
as
God.
Jeff
We
doesn't
just keep
start
it to two.
accusing you
Let's
of
just keep it
wearing
to
a
two.
white hood.
Yeah. No, Kierstin never. No. Why would you even suggest that?
It is probably good you didn't call yourself Kierstin Canceled Communist, but still.
Right. Yeah.
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 Let's see, Aaron, you're here. Do you want to plug anything? You were talking during our break about how you're starting more and more podcasts every day.
We've started a video. Well, we're starting a video one called Here Come the Grannies, and it is about aging millennials who watch Bluey but have no children and enjoy the show because it makes them feel good. So that's coming out soon-ish. We record our first video episode for the second time because I set up the Zoom
I
wrong.
know that feeling.
Yep. That's coming up soon. And then
And that'll
what
be on
else?
YouTube?
That'll be on YouTube, and then we'll still issue like an audio version of it.
Oh,
Here come the
and-
grannies, not to be confused with the very, very popular porn series.
Here come the grannies. Yeah. Very
Welcome to the
different.
cum zone. Population Aaron.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goon at will.
Plus, I have my Patreon where I make things like these incredible shoes that I made with Muffin on them.
Oh, Muffin.
And here she is when she's the flamingo queen.
Will you get me a hat with make me a like a beanie with Muffin on it so I can call it my Muffin top?
Can we do like a bucket hat? I can't paint on a beanie.
Oh yeah,
so-
you're right. A bucket hat. Hell yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff, you're making impossible demands here.
I know,
You
I'm
and
sorry,
Matthew
sorry.
Lillard are keeping bucket hats alive. Good job.
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna pick up that torch.
And I'm TOAO Turtle everywhere else. Just
what's
fucking
the
find
what's
me.
the name of your Patreon with your art?
Oh, Artsy Fartsy. But if you look it up on their system, it's TOAO Artsy Farts, I think. Or just Artsy Farts. Because some bitch ass got Fartsy before I got the URL. So
Fuck that
him.
person.
Yeah,
Artsy
right?
Farts
Fuck
on
'em.
Patreon.
Yeah.
You can also find us on Patreon if you look up suggested articles.
A
I'll be-
podcast. A
My
Patreon.
my next project is a tiny birthday hat for this sturgeon, which is a callback to an episode of The Fink Show, which I also do on Tuesdays.
Okay.
I'm literally everywhere all the time. I don't know who I've told stories to and who I haven't. It's like a real problem at this point.
And I would also like to add that if you would like to be like new listener Rob and destroy an episode by making us talk about Taco Bell for an hour, you can reach out at suggestedarticlespodcast@gmail.com.
An
You
email.
can send nudes there too.
Thank you, Aaron.
Mhm. Yes.
Nudes are welcome, absolutely, because they will get shared with the group.
If they are dino nudes, that would rock. Okay,
There's
send
something for
dino
everybody.
nudes.
Damn it. Now I want to
Yes.
draw a dino peen, even though we did extensive research on dino cloacas.
What's stopping you, Aaron? What's stopping you? Nothing. You are an artist. You have the world is your canvas.
Well, maybe,
Dinosaurs
okay.
can be their dicks.
Okay,
The world is your
maybe,
cloaca.
maybe for Ben's chasing the whimsy,
No, don't
or
sully Ben's.
I'll put a
Don't
little
sully chasing the whimsy.
put a little peen on the
No,
Brontosaurus that's
No.
not a real dinosaur.
do not sully something like Ben's podcast. It's too pure. Thank you. All right, let's get out of
That's
here.
what Soundbot thought of that suggestion. You're welcome, Aaron. Okay, that's it then. Kierstin, again, thank you for joining us and whatever the hell this just was that we did. It's been nice getting to know you, and maybe we'll be able to do it again sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Until
will.
then, I hope that you will join our church where we devote ourselves to the almighty algorithm as we now end with a prayer. All hail
I'll hail
the algorithm.
the algorithm.
Rhythm.
There's no
I'm about to
epilogue.
start gooning.
You're about to
Eric,
start. I
whispering.
never stop.